Hi, I'm Kristen, a dating and relationship coach for women seeking an authentic partnership with a high quality man. And today I'm going to be interviewing a friend of mine, and I'm excited to hear from her because we met about over a year ago because we both joined an online group coaching dating course. And it was really fun. Even though we lived in the same city at the time, we met each other online and we'd see each other every week on a group coaching call. So it was fun to get to know Jessica that way. And I wanted to interview her today because I'm going to be offering an 8-week group coaching course called Jumpstart Your Love Life. And it's going to be a similar format to what we experienced. So I thought I just wanted anyone who's considering this kind of course to hear from her and what kind of experience she had and what it was like, what kind of takeaways that she had from it. So, hello, Jessica.
Hey, Kristen.
Hey, good to see you across the country now.
Yeah, it's been good. I'm glad we're getting to reconnect.
Yeah. So yeah, tell us a little bit about when you decided to join the group coaching program over a year ago. Tell me what was going on for you and what made you decide to do that.
So I remember when I first heard about the program, I had started dating somebody and gone on a couple of dates and felt like the gap form of where you wanted more and he didn't necessarily want more. And I realized that at that time in my life, I was finally in a place where I was like, no, I'm ready for a relationship. I'm ready for something real, but I've never been in one as a kind of an adult in this Facebook and Tinder and Bumble environment. And I knew I needed some support to really figure out how to make this dating thing work in kind of the 2017 world.
Yeah, that makes sense. I know you're not alone in that. So as you got into the program, can you tell me, like, what were some of the things that were helpful to you or beneficial? So maybe certain takeaways that you took away from it?
Well, the first thing that was most important was really we started with getting to know who we were as people. It wasn't about the man, it was about the self and loving ourselves. And so we spent quite a lot of time on who we were, what was important to us, and what were our previous stories, which was really important. And it was, again, focusing on making us the open to whatever possibilities come our way. So that was really big. But also it was really cool to have the group aspect of it. I wouldn't have been able to afford one-on-one coaching, but I don't know if that would have been the most valuable thing for me, because part of the experience was having a shared experience and hearing from the group and seeing what they were going through and their challenges, and knowing I wasn't alone, but also getting to hear a coach talk about the experiences of the other women and like coach them was helpful for me.
Yeah, I agree. I think that was such a valuable part of it, just gleaning from other people's experiences as they were getting wisdom from the coach and just their, the school of hard knocks and their own dating experience, getting to hear about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I know that you went from not being in a relationship for a little while, and at the end of towards the course's end, tell us a little bit about what happened, what changed for you.
A lot changed for me in the past year, not only in my dating life, but just in my regular life. After doing the work on really figuring out who I was and what I wanted, I actually moved across the country because I decided I wanted to be near my family, and that's where I wanted to put down roots. So I moved across the country, really started listening to kind of the universe as to how to get involved in my new city. And then 6 months ago, met the man I'm currently dating. By a lot of the skills we learned in the course, being open, kind of how to interact with men in a way that was not about getting them to like me, but it was about being my authentic self and knowing that I'm someone worthy of love. And showing up in the world like that was a really big game changer.
Yeah, so I hear you saying it sounds like in your thinking had shifted and how you saw yourself and the dating process a little bit.
Exactly. It was all about being open to the possibility, looking for the good in all the interactions, and really just focusing on being open and available to all possibilities that could come my way and looking for the good. That was kind of the biggest takeaways I had, I think, throughout the whole course. But also being someone I wanted to be with, and that was a big shift for me too.
Yeah, I love that. Being someone I wanted to be with. That's a cool phrase. Yeah, so I'm so excited for you and the relationship that you're in and navigating right now. And is there anything you'd like to share with us about like what it's been like for you to be with this person? Or
it's been really good. It's kind of different because again, I gone from not dating successfully to kind of now I'm on the bicycle and I'm off the training wheels and I'm balancing on this thing. So it's been like keeping up. Communication has been good. So a lot of the communication skills I learned was really valuable, but also learning about attachment styles and really knowing what my boundaries were and like what felt good for me. So really getting to know myself was really important in knowing how to navigate in a partnership. But it's been a total blast. So we have a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm so excited for you and just seeing you grow as a friend through the process and also for what's to, you know, the potential that can come out of what's going on with, you know, we set out intentions early on in the program and to see like some come to fruition is just really exciting to be a part of. So
yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I couldn't have done it without a coach, without the group going through it. You know, it's so hard for us as individuals to know where our stories are and to kind of break through that. Having the group there was like a critical element to it because then you got to begin to see what other people were going through and hear from their stories. But I don't think I'd be where I am today if it wasn't through going through a structured program with really a trained coach, getting to know my stories, getting to know what my beliefs were that were limiting me from success and kind of achieving what I wanted in this process. And so, you know, 2 years ago, I wouldn't have imagined spending money on this, but now with what I have, I couldn't imagine not spending the money on something that gives me this much joy. Like I wouldn't be where I am today without going through it. And so, you know, looking back, I'm like, why wouldn't I have spent the money on this?
Yeah, that's so great to hear. I can relate to that, and I appreciate your story, and I just wanted to thank you for taking the time out today and sharing your story and being a part of this ongoing, continuing, you know, relationship that we still have with the other girls and ladies in the group. So yeah, thank you so much for your time, Jessica.
Thanks. This was great.
Yeah, you're welcome.